What's up, Steeler Nation? We are the Observers, Grant Smoke and Chris here to recap the season, and we just took an L.
Is this a Tomlin special?
That what we're calling it?
Will this classify
Yeah,
as such?
yeah.
Grant looks
I
half
said last
asleep.
week, I said last week that this game annoyed me. Um, I don't like playing there. I don't like the color of the field that it looks like on the TV. I don't like anything about playing them there.
I don't like how the referees hate our safeties. They coddle those wide receivers in Indianapolis like no other.
I
Just saying, it's a trend.
mean, it's it's annoying. It's annoying. I would rather lose like where we get our asses kicked by the Bills that one year, or if it's like a good game and you just get outdone by the other team. But it's really frustrating and annoying to lose when like it's because of your own problems. Like you just can't get out of your own way. And I don't understand why that's a constant, like 3 or 4 games a year from Tomlin.
In
I
what
hear
way?
you.
In what way? Well, didn't we get out of our own way?
Well, we're first drive,
Well, I
we're
had one
cruising.
turnover, right?
Well, Pickens is fine. Yeah, get well. Okay,
Two
but
turnovers, sorry.
they're huge and they're stupid. That's a perfect example. That's at least a field goal, probably a touchdown. Pickens, it's not like he's securing the ball and gets just drilled or some defender makes one of those punch outs. Dude's carrying it like he's palming a basketball out here. And like, come on, dude. Then towards the end of the game, once they got the ball back, I was pretty confident they were going to score. But then like the snap issues again for like the eighth time, the most fundamental thing in playing offense in football. And then the like, why does Najee not go out of bounds? What are we fucking doing? like,
And he
that's just like
stood
that's
there.
not getting out of your own way. That's like he killed probably 15 seconds because what? He wanted to try and like juke for an extra yard. I don't understand.
When
I'll tell you
when
what.
when Fields uh fumbled that ball, but I mean that was a field goal there.
Yeah.
He lost 20 yards.
Yeah. He just started running backwards. Like, what are we doing
It
here?
slipped.
And then I don't we challenged the one thing that by every replay imaginable was a catch. We didn't challenge the spot on Najee's third down run, which when they showed the replay, he was clearly over the line. And then like we run a fourth down play from shotgun for some reason. And then why did we punt on that one drive when it would have been like a 58-yard field goal for Boz indoors when he's the highest, most accurate kicker of all time beyond 50 yards? Like, why are we punting from our 40? I don't understand the decisions we made.
You're meant not to call timeout on the last play.
Yeah, clearly the team is struggling. Get like,
Gassed.
yeah, they just fumbled a snap. That you just ran Pickens down the sideline the play before for like 30 yards, so he's tired. Najee just fucked up and lost 15 seconds. Like, call
That
timeout
was
and let's run a
third.
fourth down play and
Did
settle
he
down.
did he mess that snap up on third down? Second down. That was second down, right? Because it was third and 22. They had to try and get, I was thinking like get 10 and 10 more,
You might have been first down.
which I think they
I think
did.
it was, I actually
First
think it was
down.
first down that that
Yeah.
happened. All right, so look, y'all say you, so you said you would prefer we lose like we did to the Bills when it was a blowout. I call cap on that one. The reason I say that is
Slow has
because
lost.
we were so pissed whenever we fucking get blown out. And one thing I will say, yeah, we couldn't get out of our own way, but how exciting was it? The fact that we went down 17 points and for once the Steelers were able to come back, at least fight. We had a shot to win that
That's the
game.
dumbest
And
fucking
did
thing
you
I've ever
not
heard.
did you not think that we were like, whenever we got the ball back, we're about to go win this ball game? Did you not have that
Did I
feeling?
not just say that?
Yeah, I thought that, and then I was praying that they didn't get the ball back because then they would
But
have
how,
won the game.
but how exciting was it the fact that we were actually able to come back? Because if we had Kenny, that wasn't going to happen.
Kenny came back and won a lot of games.
Dude,
17 points.
those are Dak stats. That's I try to tell you this. This is what the Cowboys do
No, no, no,
every.
no, no. There's a
Yes,
big
they
difference. I
do.
no, I'm glad you said that because
They're mop up minutes.
when Dak, no, 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 no. We were in a competitive football game. We weren't down like an insane amount. We made that a ball game. I think our first touchdown came what, third quarter? Pretty
Yeah.
sure it did. No, that's not. Those aren't Dak mop up stats. That's horse shit. I'm gonna
Yes,
say
it
that right
is.
now. It ain't any. It's not comparable whatsoever. It
It's the
really isn't.
same thing.
And then I'll touch on that George Pickens fumble. So I'm a superstitious person, and I should have known we were fucked up. I went to the gym. Every time I go to the gym, I take the towel with me. I tie it to the bag. This time I didn't. I'm like, oh shit, something's gonna go wrong. I go to the same bar. I sit there. I go to this bar by myself. Sit at the same bar, but then there's some Steelers folks that came around. And I remember when Pickens fumbled, I screamed. I was like, George, no! And these girls started dying laughing at that. But I almost threw my beer at them. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, I don't know. Tough loss for sure. Tough loss
Story
for
time.
tough
Jesus,
loss.
what are you saying here? What was the point of that?
Okay.
Something about a towel and girls throwing.
George, no.
No,
George,
Dak. We
no,
started on the Cowboys, got to a gym towel and
because you
beer.
try to call them clean mop up sets. It's not the
That's
case.
what they were.
No, no, no. I disagree. I really disagree because we were in that ball game. If our first touchdown came with like
We weren't
5 minutes
in it
left in the
until the
fourth
last
quarter,
third. We weren't in it until the end of the third
but
quarter.
if you're within like 10 points, you're in the game. It wasn't like
Yeah,
we were getting blown out. I believe our first touchdown was in the third quarter. Those
It
aren't
was.
Dak like BS stats. It's not the case. It's not comparable, dog. Nah.
dude, that was the
Joe Flacco
worst.
beat us, dude.
That was the worst defense ever. I mean,
That
where was it? Was every Smell had it right. Like here comes 10 yards wide. Everybody was wide open, wide open.
that looked like a defense like when Joe Hayden was playing for us. The cushion that
Oh,
we were
whoa,
given.
whoa, 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 whoa,
That's
whoa.
what that made me think of. Like
We
back in
like
those
Joe on this
days.
podcast.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying back in those times, whenever like there were these crazy cushions, I was surprised that they were just that open
I don't
because we
think
were.
that players decide the cushion.
I
I
think
don't
it's
think that's their.
no, yeah.
I think that's just what the coverage is.
I just don't know. I, they were bad at every level. They got no pressure. They TJ was clearly getting chipped every play, and they never moved him around. So he just would get chipped by a tight end, and then would go up against the tackle. The linebackers weren't any good. No one else got pressure. Porter dropped probably two that he could have picked, which would have changed the entire game. Um, the next splash play from Minka will be his first in like 17 games. Like, you guys are getting paid a lot.
Queen
Like
dropped a pick too.
the highest paid guys need to do something. Like we I don't know. Like that, bad penalty, non-penalty on Minka. People debate that all they want. I keep
There's
going
no debate
to.
there.
But the third that's what I'm saying. I don't even care about that play. They had him 3rd and 10 on a 3-and-out backed up, and they drop into a zone cover, like a 10-yard cushion zone coverage, get no pressure. They don't blitz Flacco, and he just
Yeah,
ropes one in there, and Minka doesn't make a play on it. Like,
that is a play though. He made that. I think that is the play he made.
what? They got a first down. What are you talking about?
No, that if that penalty is not called, they're off the field.
I don't think that was. What
On
down was that?
on the drive before that, you're right. They got 3rd and 10. They got it, but then it was up again, and he got the
I'm pretty
penalty.
sure that was the same drive.
Yeah, but that extended it again. But that could have easily been stopped.
I mean, I want the 3-and-out. If you're 3-and-out and
I don't know
Flacco's
how we
been
don't
picking you
blitz him,
apart,
dude.
yeah,
Like,
like he's an old, like, make him make a quick decision. He's not going to move anywhere.
they started to at the end, and guess what?
They sacked him.
They sacked him.
Go figure.
I the play that killed me, I believe it was Dante Jackson, the little guy for the Colts had a good game, and he caught a pass. He did a spin move. Jackson had an opportunity at an open field tackle and missed it. They ended up getting the first down. Drive
Yeah, that was
extends.
a bad one.
That hurt. Missing that tackle. He's been pretty solid, but
Yeah.
that's that kid, that little guy, had a
All
pretty good
right.
game.
So we got decimated
Who got decimated?
by injuries. Us.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Mason McCormick, step up. Believe he's starting at right guard, filling in for James Daniels. He started at left guard, but Sam Allen's
Highsmith's out
back.
again, right?
That's
I think
yeah,
so.
probably. They're
Irving did
struggling.
virtually nothing. One or two
So
good ones.
this will
Peyton
be
Willis getting gashed, looked like Spillane out there
they've
covering.
had a this will be they've had a different starting line every game. So that's going to continue. If they get one more O line injury, like the right now they're like with Sayamalo comes back and plays left guard, like right now they're just like grasping for straws. If one more guy gets hurt, they've got some deep problems. And then the other the other issue is Najee, dude, that we haven't discussed yet.
I feel like this game was the biggest indictment on his running style. And
I feel like you're
Cordero,
ready to jump off.
no. Because people will have a bad game, but I feel like he's had a pretty good start outside of this one. So, no, we always adjust. We always come back. We'll be fine. I'm not worried. Honestly, this
I
game,
mean,
if
why
anything, this was the most positive loss I've seen from us in some time. I'm honestly because
we were supposed to boat race this team. We weren't even I think last week
It's
we said
positive
that
loss.
they wouldn't even
I
score a
said,
touchdown.
I said six
Now you're
points.
calling it a positive loss.
Yeah, because of how the
Disgusting
off
loss.
because of the how the offense played in moments, the fact that we were able to come back and make it a game, I am incredibly
This
excited
feels like
about that.
that's a Ravens take. This is like a Baltimore moral victory take.
Yeah,
You're
right.
ravening us.
Don't
It's the
give
worst.
me that shit. I ain't got
That's
a
what they
thing to do
do.
with that.
They do
No.
that. They do that. Well, we got MVP. No, this is a terrible loss to an AFC team. We were going to start 4-0. We were going to be virtually guaranteed to make the playoffs if we won
Ugh.
this game. And we threw the snap off the quarterback's face. He can't, we cannot keep hiking the ball under center.
It was it the first like play of the
The
game? I
first
forgot
play of
about
the
that too.
game.
Yeah.
He about
First play of the
fell.
game. Chris
I don't
said,
know why they're
he
not
said
doing
the first
anything.
drives are always the best. Our first drive,
For
first
every
play.
I no. I say that about everyone else. It's always a scripted drive. The other
Why
team's
can't we
first
do
drive.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Our script is, hey, fumble the snap or slam on his foot and knock him down.
Yeah, I mean, it was not pretty. It wasn't, but we were able to fight our way back, and that to me is huge. That's what I have
Whatever.
to say about that. Yeah, man.
All right, that's in the books. We're on to Dallas. Prime time, home game. Dallas comes in just as beat up as us, it seems.
Mhm.
They're worse.
But they have CeeDee Lamb,
It's a tough matchup for us.
Dak's playing. What do you guys think?
I think we win. I think that Dallas, actually, not that I think, Dallas is a terrible rush defense. DeMarcus Lawrence and Michael Parsons are both out. Brandon Cooks is also out.
Yeah, but so does Indy. I forgot we're past Indy.
Well, we're playing at home, primetime
Tomlin on
game,
prime time. That's worth, you know, to 6 points.
and with a terrible rush defense, I just feel like we correct some things. Sam Allo being back. Is it confirmed like he's starting?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Where the hell is Roman Wilson?
Getting
This
up to
is,
speed.
dude. He's turning out. He was second pick. think he was.
We're getting
No,
Devontae Adams. Didn't you
he was
hear?
our third pick.
He was our third pick. Are you sure?
Yeah, because excuse me, Troy and then Zach.
You're right.
Two
Okay,
linemen first, yeah.
dude. Tomlin said it's hard to get on a moving train. Then why the hell would we trade for another receiver that's not even at the station? We at least got this guy
At the station.
learning. Makes no
Yeah,
sense.
I'm off of wide receiver trade speculation. I don't care about that. But as far as like they said he caught like a deep ball from Fields, ran into the tunnel, high five some fans. So it sounds like he's completely healthy.
He's you need him bad.
Roman?
We need Roman, dude. Telling you.
Yeah, I need to see something because I'm not as optimistic about it as what you are. I'm a little bit speculative of it.
You don't know what the wide receiver game and route trees like me. So I
Are you
expect
watching the
that.
all 22s?
I'm the one
Yeah,
who called.
you might know
Don't
you might
start this.
know running backs.
I'm the one that called Antonio Brown.
Oh,
I
what'd you
called
call him?
Antonio.
Did you call
I
God?
said I no, I didn't. I prayed to
You
him, but
listen.
I did say that's the best player on the team. I called
Whoa, that
Antonio
was
Brown.
real hard to pick out when he was scoring 100 touchdowns.
So I'm just saying, don't talk to me about you're the receiver. Give me that
I'm just
shit.
saying when you might know like you might there's something you might know about Najee in the run game. It seems you think, but when it's about wide receiver ball, I know all that stuff, and I know
Get the
Roman's
fuck
going to
out
ball.
of here. All
You
right.
understand?
All right. Anyways, Grant wants Roman Wilson back desperately. He's,
Bad.
Back. He needs a start.
I know,
we didn't
right?
even we haven't seen him.
Give him a play.
He got
My
hurt in 7
goodness.
shots.
Jeez, let
Good
him.
grief. You gotta
Um,
let Justin Fields loose. We gotta let him open it up earlier on in the
he's
game.
got to run more, dude.
It
If he
is
doesn't
interesting that
run, he's worthless
we
I
don't.
don't know. He's throwing the ball well.
in prevent.
Grant.
It
That
only.
was actually, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna get at you real quick because
Oh yeah, get at
with
me.
Here we go.
with this game, this was his lowest completion percentage. So if you want to sit there and be like, oh, he only had because of garbage time. First off, it wasn't garbage time. Second off, that was his worst completion percentage. So in actual ball games, he was completing like 73% of his passes.
They were
So
4 yard passes. I
miss
could
me with
complete
that. But
those.
yeah, right. No, you saw that passing chart. That's bullshit. The only time he had a bad passing chart was a game against the Falcons. There was like, oh, it looks like Kenny Pickett. Then game two, it was all over the place. Game three, we were good. Like layoff Fields, he's just fine. Y'all were talking about, I'm ready to see Russell Wilson. Hell no. Keep Justin Fields in there. I don't want to see Russ. Not
Um,
especially with that O line. Hell
I
no.
will say, dude, the I still would love to see. I really hate that we have both these quarterbacks because it's just going to be a nonstop talking point. Because the things that Russell's probably better at would make a difference in the game, and I'd love to see what it looks like. Like Russ
moving defenders around,
moving defenders,
audibles.
quick in his steps, knowing what receiver to go to, audibling at the line, sticking in the pocket. He's a way more accurate pass. Like Justin, I'll give Justin props for his 70% completion. They've done a lot of rollouts, a lot of easier throws. Russ is a
I,
far better passer of the
I've never
ball
seen
than
him
Fields is.
put anything but heat on a pass.
Yeah. Like
Who?
Fields, when he throws those fades, those are bullets
those screens,
into
dude,
the
that he
end zone,
fires at
dude.
Naj.
He
Can we
guns them at Najee and they're behind him.
I know we're off Andy, but can we talk about Darnell Washington and that catch he had and
Oh,
that
dude,
catch and
feed him
run?
more, man. I'm loving it.
Yeah, he's good. Finally.
Someone said
So I mean
Darnell's gonna have
that's the
some
thing. Like
games.
I'm all about Fields. I see the potential.
Hmm.
But those things are why, like, if we were in to win games this year, I was fully behind Russ. I have no problem with Fields, like us rolling the dice of him being our quarterback of the future. But also, like, what makes him special is the ability to run. And I'd like to see a little more of that beyond, like, the read option stuff and the goal is awesome. him improvising and scoring the touchdown, like that stuff's great. I want to see like some 30-yard
I
sprints
feel
from
like
him
he's
too.
bad at avoiding like getting tackled in the pocket. Like when he like when you watch like Lamar Jackson, they never touch him in the pocket. He gets up through Fields, like he almost has a little bit of I mean, I'm talking like a tiny ounce of Pickett where he just runs like kind of backwards out of it. But I would love to see him run more.
Yeah.
I think that he's got that in the back of his head, trying to keep his eyes down the field, make a throw and stuff like that. But when he gets sacked, he gets murdered. Like,
Oh,
hey
yeah, he got
man,
slammed hard.
yeah, he gets murdered whenever he gets hit.
And
But
he took that hit on the goal line, dude. That was a scary when he
he's a big
scored.
boy though. Big boy, he's athletic and all that stuff.
Pause.
That's why I like to
How big
see
is he?
him play.
Huh?
We're gonna plow through that pause. And
Of course you are, because he's so big.
so
No one's listening to this.
I am
You
intrigued.
hear what I'm saying?
I am intrigued to see what it would look like with Russ playing for us, but I just have a feeling that over time and like with the things that we have going on with the line, I just feel like Justin Fields is the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going off of him anytime soon. It doesn't
I think he's
seem.
gonna have a good game Sunday. I think we're gonna play well.
Just let him run more. Like he's more of a potential difference maker than Russ, and we don't
Who
have
said
enough
the
difference
naked
makers.
bootleg? Like, put him out on a naked one once. Like, around, dude. Naked bootleg. Let him fake handoff and run out. Easy touchdown. Easy first downs.
Yep.
Who's beating him to the sideline? Me. All right. What's our prediction for Dallas? Chris got us as a win. Did we all take a win here? I think we did.
I had us as a
So,
loss.
do you have that spreadsheet? I'd like to see
Yeah.
where we are so far. Can you share that?
I've got
Oh,
so at this point in the season, Grant predicted us at 1-3, with LA being the only win.
go
Shout out
team.
me.
Chris had us at 3-1, with LA being the only loss. I had
Nice
us at
pick.
3-1, with Atlanta being the only loss.
So
All right. Well, we're right where we want to be.
Grant's an idiot.
I'm the only
Right?
one that had us losing the Dallas game.
Guess you didn't know we were going to beat LA. Nice pick. Idiot.
You know what's annoying looking at the schedule?
You missed 3 of them, dumb fuck.
We don't have a Sunday 1 o'clock game until we're in the building.
I tell you what,
Yeah, that's gonna
that
be
that Observers game is getting a little scary.
Right.
I do
I'm not
not like what
scared.
I'm seeing out of Washington.
I love what I'm seeing. Because I want it to be like an
You're a
exciting
fucking
game.
retard.
I want I want all of
See
those
this
DC fans to be all hyped
Maybe it'll
up.
be a positive loss kind of day.
Yeah, I'll be a positive loss. We'll be
I
down
want all
60
of
and
those
lose by
DC
1.
fans to be so excited. I want them because I'm gonna be out in the nosebleed somewhere, sitting with all of them, and I want them to be all hyped, talking all that trash to me. And when we come out of that with a victory, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. But anyways,
Yeah, why wouldn't it be sweet if we were up 40?
we're gonna win the game. We're gonna start scoring points. Just guys, relax. We're gonna be
He
fine.
said this last year. Canada is fine, dude.
We're
We're
going to
baiting
be
them.
just
We
fine.
must be still baiting them. Just
I
trust
mean,
the climb.
shit,
Trust
we
the
almost
field's
went.
climb.
We were damn near 4-0. I mean, why? I just don't see how the ability to fight back. Because last year, like we were just saying it, like with
We
a
always
game
fight
like a
back. We
Buffalo,
always
or
in
like when
one.
we played against Philly, we got blown out, and there was no chance. No, we don't always fight back.
We
We do not.
always fight back. We're
We have
always
those games
in
where we get destroyed, and then there's no chance of us
very
coming back.
rarely. Very
Yeah.
Okay,
rarely.
how many times have we saw it with Philly? We've seen it with Buffalo. We saw it with San Francisco. We've seen it several times where we're just
That's
like
3.
each one. You know how bad those hurt. You know how Steeler Nation gets, and the way that everybody starts going, and
That's only
nobody can
3.
say, and no one can say that after this loss. There was a lot more hope and a
Because
lot
it was
more
Joe Flacco,
and a
dude.
lot more optimism. No, I think that the
They
defense
suck. This
itself,
team's terrible. They're
that
the
was
worst.
no, they're not the worst.
Dude, we were supposed to eat up Anthony Richardson. Oh, he
We
throws so
did.
many What?
Dude, as soon as he
He
started
marched
running,
right down the field.
he
Yeah, he
got
did.
hurt. He got hurt and fumbled. So he
Luck,
didn't do
thank God. I
all.
mean, it didn't matter, I guess.
It was honestly, in all honesty, Anthony Richardson getting hurt us more than anything. It did. Dude, he can't complete like 50% of his passes. He's like completing around 50% of his
He
passes.
was 3 or
He's
4 for
not.
71 yards and marched it down
Yeah,
our throats
instantly.
twice.
And how many? And that
Bang.
was the first drive, right?
Touchdown.
That was the first
Yeah.
drive, right? Okay,
Yeah.
first drive scripted. If that
Why
game
isn't
would
ours
have
scripted then?
if that game would have gone on, we would have destroyed that kid.
See, this is what
It
I hate.
hurt
I
us.
hate when you do this. I hate when you
It
talk
hurt.
as if you know that would have happened. You
It
don't know
would
that would
have.
have.
He's not good. He 50% completion percentage. That's
3 or
worse than
4, 71
that's
yards,
worse than
touchdown.
That's worse than Lamar early on in his career. Like, and we know
You always do this.
we love when Lamar throws the football. We love it.
Not
Every time he
anymore.
drops, and I'm looking, I'm like, please throw it outside the numbers because we know it's going to be it's anybody's ball. So damn near a punt. Anthony Richardson completes around 50% of his passes. I wasn't
How
worried
many
about
times are you going
that.
to say that?
That's a big number. If you're not paying attention to that shit,
He didn't play. He played one series, went down, beat us in the ass for a touchdown, and then went out and
Was
Joe
about to
Flacco
do it
came in.
again.
Yeah. He was
he
about to do it
got.
again.
We would have won that ball game if Anthony Richardson stayed then.
Oh,
Yeah,
we'll
we
never
would
know.
have. He says that because there's no way to debate it because he's just a psychic, I
Dude,
guess.
we still almost won that game. The fact that we hurt ourselves in so many different ways, still almost won. I am very encouraged by that.
We
I'm very encouraged by
it's
it.
it's just very disappointing that the defense gave up that, like, even when we were coming back, like they just couldn't get one
Mhm.
stop. We had to go back and forth and back and
No.
like, come on, dude. All right.
I'll definitely give you that. That did suck, but we were bound to have one, and maybe I'd prefer it against an NFC team, but the way that this one happened, I'm okay because our defense now has confidence in the fact that, hey, our offense can supplement us or they can hold us up a little bit. And when we talk about complementary football, shoot, we didn't even talk about Calvin Austin, that little like Matrix style punt return he had where he like went down on one hand, avoided
And we
a
didn't
tackle, and
score.
then we didn't score,
And Fields fumbled
It
it.
took us in
Four
the
plays.
field goal position and we didn't
but
score.
but
Let's
they've
move
been
on from this
saying
game.
they've been
Yeah, we're
saying
done with this
Calvin.
game. Hey,
They've
let
been
me ask
saying
you one
Austin.
question.
I'm gonna go one. Hold on, Calvin Austin. They've been talking about.
What are you
He's going
reading?
to.
Why are you reading this?
I'm not reading. I'm looking at the microphone.
Oh, there's notes on it.
No, my screen's up here. I'm watching the game. We're good. Anyways, they've been saying that Calvin Austin is gonna break one, and he's come so close, so many times.
Would have been nice if he
And
broke it that time.
it would have been great, but guys, like, let's be realistic. Let's honestly be realistic. This team last year was not doing what we just did on Sunday. They weren't doing it. We did it this time. I'm incredibly optimistic. The
I'm not
defense is
hating,
going to
dude. I
have
think
that
we're a better
game.
team than last year. Yeah, I'm
No
with
one's
you.
saying that. I'm not saying the season's over. I mean, Smo called ball game quarter one.
You guys call ball game the second
I
anything
never
bad
call ball
happens.
game.
First game of the year, you did.
Both
That
of
was at the end
y'all
of
do
the
that.
game.
Y'all ain't
No, it
never,
wasn't.
y'all ain't never hear me say that, text that, not a damn thing. Grant froze. Good.
I
You
was
sound
reading
like an
something.
asshole. Oh,
Let me ask you this. Say Sunday night, we're down 40. We come back, we're down 40-38. Boswell misses a game-winning field goal. We lose 40-38. Is that good? Is that another moral victory for you?
we would be so like at some point we're down 40-0.
Yeah.
No, that's not a moral victory because what the hell is
Wow,
our
we came all the
defense
way
doing?
back. Huh?
It's great to see the offense do that, but then you'd be more concerned with the defense consistently
Exactly.
getting gouged.
Exactly. That's
I
what
just
I'm
don't think it's
saying.
happening. No, I think that you're allowed to have a bad showing. I think that's possible.
Not against Joe
And
Flacco.
Also, well, here's the thing. Also,
You're not allowed to have that.
a trend with us is like if something weird happens with the quarterback, they tend to eat us alive. That is a thing. That has
That's
been a
always
thing.
been a thing. And that's terrible.
It is terrible. It sucks. But Joe Flacco came in for the Browns last year, playoff team. They did just fine. He was better than Deshaun Watson. Like, I mean, I don't feel like that's hard. But
All right, give me scores. Let's get
this
off
is
this
tough.
thing.
This is tough.
It's like just to the audience, the 10 people. It's like 2 a.m. when we're doing this right now. And I'm up for this for you guys.
Grant, you like we were supposed to do this 2 days ago. We were supposed to do this 2 days ago. Everybody adjusted their week because of you. So shut up.
All right, I'll go first. Game score, final score. Dallas is going to put up points. It's going to be 30-27 Steelers.
27-17 Steelers.
I'm gonna stick to my original prediction.
You think we dropped 2 in a row?
Well, I thought we were gonna lose the first game. I did think we are gonna be 3-2 though. And I could
Don't
see
see
I could
us
just see CD Lamb causing problems.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
like 24-21
I
Cowboys.
think the defense is embarrassed. They gave up way over 100
I
yards
hope so. I'd
rushing.
love to be wrong. I would have picked us to win last week though.
I think the place will be rocking. The defense will bounce back. Dallas is weak. They're like soft. They're a soft team. They're not anywhere near as tough as
Well, according to some
Chargers.
linebackers, Najee's soft.
Well, after this, you won't have to worry about him. Uh, hmm. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
I'm mad
I
at
got,
y'all after this episode.
I got to get up for work here in about 20. I might as well just eat breakfast.
All
All right.
right,
We'll see you.
y'all. You owe us a short. Observers out.